Part 2 of Naruto 620 viewer comments. First comment, RB10. I noticed that maybe that's what Naruto's tailed beast Rasengan would have looked like had he mastered it. Robert Brisky. I'm pretty sure at this point that the first allowed Madara to live after their fight. I like that observation. Flashback to Sasuke and Naruto, because I can see that with his personality. Flashback to Sasuke and Naruto fighting at the valley at the end. Right? Good stuff. Sasuke has the chance to kill Naruto. He doesn't do it. I think we're going to see a flashback very soon that is pretty much that scene, but with the first and Madara. I also predict the series ending with Sasuke challenging Naruto to a fight in order to have Naruto beat him, and thus end the curse of the Sharingan. You know, of all the angles that Kishimoto has, that length of time that Madara was basically barely alive, right? Waiting for, you know, Obito or whoever, you know, to come along so he could, you know, execute his plan. I'm wondering how that did change him. I mean, he's still arrogant, he's still this and that, but I wonder what. I have to say, this, like I say, I can't believe how much I'm into talk no jutsu now, and a lot of people. A conversation between him and the first would be interesting. Not so much the second. We all know how that one would go. But anyway, good points. Really do appreciate the comment. And let's see, Lewin 5. Uchimaru lost control of Hito Hashirama the moment he summoned him. He says himself in the chapter, but Hashi is just as chilled out as ever, doing what he wants. Yeah, he's too powerful, man. He's the, you know, there's always somebody bigger, more powerful. And at the end of that long chain is Hashirama. He's the first. He's the one that's up there now. I don't know what combination of whatever it took to take him down, but it wasn't any one-on-one thing. He's the top dog right there. All right. Anyway, appreciate the comment. All right, and let's see, Derek, LOL. If he took Sasuke's body. And as I pointed out, once you use the transfer jutsu, it takes 3 years before it can be used again. And since he used it to get his arms back from the Death Reaper, he isn't getting Sasuke's body. And we have already seen Sasuke fight Naruto 4 times. I think Sasuke will turn good, and we will get to see the greatest tag team battle in history. Naruto versus Obito, and Sasuke versus Madara. Just to point something out, Orochimaru has Hashirama's DNA because he used the transfer jutsu on the Zetsu. So unless Sasuke asks 3 years worth of questions, or we get another time skip, Orochimaru is getting Sasuke's body. And another thing, Orochimaru has no need for Sasuke's body anymore since your DNA is stronger than Uchiha. You can see Madara with perfect complete Susanoo, Eternal, Mangekyou Sharingan, and Nine Tails, and still lost to Hashirama. Orochimaru would actually weaken himself. I'm still in the camp. Like I say, well, okay. Now, I don't know. I mean, the whole thing here is, did he technically use the transfer jutsu? Is it the same jutsu he would have to use to get Sasuke's body? It may very well be. It could be an extremely good point you're making. I'm not completely sure. So it would really hinge on that. But anyway, great points. We do appreciate it. Okay. I just like the idea of him actually taking over Sasuke's body. I like for me, what would be perfect is Sasuke turns good, which you're referring to. Okay. And then Orochimaru possesses him and starts doing evil. That to me would just be perfect. But anyway, it may not be possible now, as you've pointed out. Anyway, we'll see. Moving on. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay. And let's see J Rock 14 in SL. If the first gets out of line, Orochimaru can release his jutsu. I don't even want to think. Yeah, I mean, it's the idea. He could just send him back. But think of it this way: what could the first do to Ocharu since he's actually living in a part of his body? I mean, what could he do to him? You know, Ocharu's a freaking parasite, and he's in his body. How could he manipulate his own body, which he's done? I don't know. This is pretty complex. I could see all kind of things going there. Kishi's got some pretty complex stuff going on. I really did appreciate the comment. Let's see. And Lumpy Rocks 1412. I think maybe even Minato has broken out or can break out. After all, he was considered the strongest Hokage to leaf head. Yeah, he was. Yeah, but he was still young. But how much does he know specifically about this kind of jutsu? But he is quick too, so that's something to look out there for. And let's see. Conley Bob 9. Of course, Hashirama is not a dummy. Oh, this comment only got 2 thumbs up. You got a lot of thumbs up this week. There wasn't a lot of thumbs up on comments, and there wasn't as many comments this week. I don't know if something happened. I know it's happened before as far as there being issues with the thumbs up on the comments. Anyway, reading your comment. This is the guy who defeated my boy Madara. You got to have a lot of brains to stop him. May take on Hashirama's personality, that he isn't just noble and good, he's also very innocent. He may seem really childlike sometimes, but when it's time to get serious, he knows exactly what he's doing. Just because he's super nice doesn't mean he can't be serious when it matters. Maybe this is why Spyro Zetsu was so goofy, because he was made from Hashirama's DNA. Yeah, good observations. Appreciate it. DT Ninja 831, great review as always. I think that whatever Hashirama reveals will really shock Sasuke, and it will make him vulnerable. But if Hashirama can predict Oro's actions and even break free from Ito, maybe he will intervene. The 4th seemed very surprised that Naruto and Ninetales were fighting together almost too much. I think that what he really sensed was Obito's chakra. If DT Ninja 831 continues, I think he might I think he made some great points, Rampage. I also believe that Ocharu is buying time to recover his full power. Not only that, we are going to get the history of Konoha and his greatest enemy. The artwork was amazing. We see the array of weapons from the sword size to the Uchiha fan. We also see that his strengths with Madara's Asano, Hashirama's Wood Dragon, and even a scroll, which is probably another badass jutsu. Maybe it's a summoning jutsu. Yeah, the scroll, we're back to that again. I was going to make a video about the scroll, but we've gotten so far into this that I think a lot of things that were said before are kind of void. So we'll see. And let's see. Really do appreciate the comments as always. Great job. And let's see. Dark Paladin 9. It says continued, but okay, continued. And it's not if their other Hokages were able to break free. The fight, seeing as Ocharu's able to stop Tobirama in his tracks unless he just lets them fight. Okay, let's see. Where are we out of time? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and this is going to stop part 2. Looks like there'll be one more part. And when you're ready, meet up again in part 3.